Sorry, Mr. Lavery isn't answering. He must not be in his room.
Are you absolutely sure you've got the right room?
Oh, yes, ma'am. He's the only Lavery registered at the hotel.
Okay, well, just tell him his wife called and have him phone me at home, please.
I certainly will. You have a nice evening.
Thank you. Hi.
How does some good, if not interesting, news sound to you?
Great. What have you got?
This guy, Martin Woods, nickname perhaps Marty?
Yes?
Inscription to Marty on our 10th anniversary, Fran. How does that sound to you?
On what?
A wristwatch. Very expensive, very classy. Gold case, gold band, diamonds, the whole Magilla.
Well, I don't know. Fran Woods didn't mention any jewelry, but I'll ask her. Was there a person attached to this watch?
Not recently. It was just fished out of the Port Charles Harbour by a couple of fishermen.
Can I see it?
Well, it's in the lab going through the usual tests. I'll send it over later.
Not the kind of watch you throw away if it doesn't work anymore.
As a matter of fact, it was still operating. Correct time, date, after being submerged in water that I wouldn't even want to swim in. What else you got in this missing husband?
Nothing. Nothing much that I can piece together. Wouldn't mind picking your brains on it, though. You want to have dinner tonight with me and Robin? Hmm?
Well, it's an excellent idea.
Yeah, good.
But, I might have plans.
Oh, well, when will you know?
As soon as I make a call, if I can use your line.
Please, be my guest.
Private call.
Private. Silly me, I'll just be outside.
Have a coffee.
I'll have a coffee. Hello?
You know, I've just been thinking to myself, what a great start to the day. I mean, breakfast, view of the harbor.
That was the best cure for a hangover I ever had. Well, half a cure anyway. First I thought I was going to die, and then I was afraid I wasn't going to die.
Aha. All right, the final cure, as I see it, should be dinner tonight. You know, hair of the dog, as I say, without quite so much dog.
Well, I was going to say dinner sounds great, but no champagne.
That's a good idea. Look, I'm here at Anna's office. I don't want to tie up the phone, so why don't we talk about the where of dinner when I get over there?
Great. I'm easy to please.
Good. We'll talk about that, too. 8?
8. I'll see you then.
All clear, my little sugar plum. I want to thank you for the invite tonight, but as it turns out, the plans that I thought I had, I now have. Yeah. Anyway, give Robin a big kiss for me. Tell her I'll pick her up after school tomorrow for a nice big ice cream to ruin her supper.
I will do. Judging by the floor show last night, I presume your plans are with Miss Cheryl Stansbury, right?
I wasn't aware I was putting on any more of a floor show than you're your husband. Oh! Or do I detect a little sniff of snide in the way you say that? Hmm? Yes, yes.
Not at all. Just because she was sticking to you like a wet T-shirt.
She was very tired and the champagne had gone to her head. Any objections?
No. I just don't want you entering into any kind of an affair with that woman and getting hurt.
Look, I know exactly what I'm entering into. I find her very beautiful and charming and sexy and witty.
I'm glad to hear that somebody has their emotional life on track.
Oh, Sean, yours can't be as bad as all that.
How would I know? I'm numb. Only way to survive.
I'd love to stay and chat, But Olene and Robin, they're waiting dinner for me. Robert, come here. Can you stick around with him for a while? I think he needs you.
Yeah.
Right. Sean, it'll all come out great in the end, I promise.
You know, I really don't know that because I have stopped feeling, thinking. But don't worry about me. Just go home to your house, your wonderful family, your beautiful child.
Bye, Robert. Have a nice evening.
You know, the whole thing about feeling as pathetic as you do at the moment is that you just can't share it with anybody.
Oh, that's because you don't understand. I have never put my entire emotional life on the line like this before. Now, I have done everything. I have bought this woman gifts. I have romanced her. I have satisfied every whim that she ever had.
Well, listen, hey, you're the one that decided you wanted to get married, not Tiffany.
Oh, come on. She's been talking about it for months. Now, all I finally did was buy into the program and decide to do it. That's all.
Yeah, but look, you know, I mean, when she was finally faced with the whole prospect of settling down and getting married, maybe it's the wrong time for her, after all.
All right, fine. Now, if she would have said that, I would have understood. I would have disagreed, but I would have understood. Now, what the hell does this woman want?
Sigmund Freud pondered exactly the same question. Now, the whole thing is that Tiffany might not know what she wants.
Oh. It's glad I found that out, because I am getting sick and tired of her games. That woman has me dancing around like some Heppelman puppet. I don't like it. Now, either she gives me a straight answer, or this case is closed. Will you give me back my hat?
Come in. Hi. Oh, hi. Hi. How did your rehearsal go?
It went fine.
Did you find a way to write in that, work in that new song?
Well, Colton did. I mean, he's got some real good instincts about the show.
Doesn't he? He's great.
Hey!
What?
Congratulations! I mean, the crew almost froze when Sean came in there with those yacht people. Did he give you a yacht?
Leave it to the office great back every time. Of them. Yes, he gave me a yacht, and I said, thank you very much, but no thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
What? Why? I mean, it was so romantic the way he proposed to you and everything. I mean, am I to assume here that I'm going to be singing at your wedding, too?
Well, you know, I don't even know if there's going to be a wedding.
Come on!
No, really, I haven't told him one way or the other whether or not I'm going to accept his proposal.
Tiffany? Isn't that what you wanted? I mean, hasn't it been a question of Sean making up his mind when the time was right?
Well, I used to think that before he proposed.
You didn't turn him down.
No, I didn't turn him down, but he's made me sweat so much I'm making him sweat now a little bit, and personally, I'm enjoying every single minute of it.
Tiffany, you're playing a dangerous game right now.
What's dangerous about this?
Because you love him. I know you love him, and partly because he's such a romantic character, and it's hard for him to be tied down. That's what makes the man so interesting.
Do you know what makes him interesting?
Yes.
It also makes him very dangerous for my emotional well-being. I can't take this. I mean, just think, suppose, just for instance, we got married, and just, heaven forbid, I happen to get pregnant and have a baby. I mean, what if all of a sudden he wants to take off again, and he wants, you know, he feels tied down to me or something? I'm stuck with baby diapers, and he's off in Afghanistan playing hula hoop with somebody. I'm telling you.
Okay, all right. That's legitimate.
Yeah.
So what did you say when you told him how you felt?
Well, I didn't actually tell him that. I didn't tell him exactly.
Tiffany, what do you think he's going to think right now? I mean, he proposed to you in good faith, and here you are just jerking him around. I mean, he probably thinks you want a bigger yacht or something.
I don't care about a bigger yacht. I just want him.
I know.
Oh, no. You don't really think he thinks that, do you? Oh, no. Listen, if he thinks I have been just jerking him around like this and just playing, what am I going to say to him? I don't know what to say to him. What can I
Try
say?
some English.
English?
Anything.
He could blow up in my face. He could call the whole thing off. Oh, I have screwed my life up again.
No.
Yes, I have.
Now, I don't know any two people that are more perfect for each other than you two. I mean, if I was a fortune teller, I'd certainly see it in the cards for you.
Yeah, maybe. Yes, maybe no. But
Yes.
what? That's You're brilliant. You solved my problem.
Huh?
I'll have to tell you about it later if you don't know what I did, but just think about it. Wish me the best show that you've ever wished anybody in your life, because the curtain is about to rise on the rest of mine.
Go, girl, go.
Okay.
I wish you all the luck. I'll get out of your hair.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, Phil. Yes, is anybody still left in makeup and wardrobe? Donna and Bob? Great, okay. Put a chain on them and tell them to stay there, because I'm going to give them the best job of their lives.
Stretch that double into a three-bagger. Now that was great.
I'll tell you that Morton can run, no question about that.
Yeah, but I think he's a better hitter than he is a fielder, honestly.
I thought I heard voices. Well, AJ, how was the game?
Oh, it was great, Grandma. The best game I ever saw live, that's for sure.
Where's Father? I thought you two were going to the theater tonight.
Oh, Edward changed his mind. He said the play was about real estate, and he already knows more about it than they do. So he's upstairs reading one of his beloved crime novels.
So we had a great time at the game.
Yeah, except that Mom couldn't come. That would have made it a really great game.
Well, I have seen these kids having a very good time, and you should be very proud of yourself.
Well, thank you very much. Actually, I'm most proud of the fact that I've hired wonderful people to do all the work. Without people like Jane and everybody else, nothing would get done around here.
And it won't get done if I don't file all this.
Oh, well, thank you. And I will see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Monica, I want to thank you for coming in here. I really hope that a lot of the other doctors do the same thing and check it out.
I'll make sure they do. And I'd like to talk to you a little bit about Tony.
Oh, really? What about Tony?
Well, I was unhappy that the selection of the assistant chief of staff became such a horse race.
Yeah, well, it did get kind of emotional, I guess.
Yes, and I don't like to see that among professionals, but then again, we're all human. And I know that Tony came so very close to getting the job. I just don't like to think that he would feel he's not needed because he didn't get it.
Oh, well, no, he has his practice, you know, and he's very busy. I hardly ever see him.
Well, I don't mean that. I mean needed here at General and by me. I mean, he's one of the best doctors we have, and the chief of staff can't do all of his duties by himself, and the assistant, I've discovered, can't do all the duties by herself. So I'm hoping that he will be around for advice and help that I'm going to need.
Oh, I'm sure he'll be very happy to hear that.
Well, I've said it to him, but I think that if you tell him that I said it to you, he'll know that it wasn't just me being polite because he was a runner-up.
Well, then I will definitely make a point of discussing all that with him. I will.
Good. Thank you. Now, I have a lot of paperwork on my desk that I have to clear up before I can go home. So I shall see you later.
Okay, good. Oh, and Monica, thank you. I appreciate you including me in all of this.
Oh, no problem. Take care.
Good night.